Hey everyone, this is Manny Wan. So get ready for your TBRs to explode because there are so many new books coming out in October. One of the ones I'm most excited for is The Sword of Summer, which is the first book in Magnus Chase and the Gods of Asgard. It's by Rick Riordan, who also wrote the Percy Jackson books, and y'all know I love those, so I really can't wait to get my hands on that one. Next up is The Rose Society by Marie Lu, the second book in the Young Elites series. If you haven't read the Young Elites before, it's basically like people with X-Men powers, but in a fantasy Renaissance world. And the main character is a super badass. Everyone I've recommended the book to loves it, so you should check it out too. Last but not least, I have Wolf by Wolf by Ryan GRAUDIN. So the pitch for this one is Glorious Bastards meets Codename Verity. Yes. I really enjoyed Ryan GRAUDIN's The Walled City, and that pitch sounds amazing, so I definitely can't wait to read that one.
Hey y'all, Sarah here. It's October, which means, of course, we now have even more of an excuse to gorge on candy. But more importantly, it means we finally get to find out what happened to Paige Townsend after the end of Famous in Love. That's right. Truly Madly Famously is almost here. And, okay, I admit it. I already read it. What? I couldn't help myself. Of course I already read it. I mean, after that ending in Famous in Love, which I won't spoil for you if you haven't read it, but if you haven't read it, please do so immediately. This book is just as juicy as Famous in Love, just as delicious, just as swoon-worthy. Rebecca Serle has given us such a satisfying conclusion to Paige's story, and whether you're Team Jordan or Team Rayner, I know you're gonna love it. I'm also super excited about the fact that October brings us a new Patrick Ness book. What? Let me just read you the back a little bit. What if you aren't the chosen one? The one who's supposed to fight the zombies or the soul-eating ghosts or whatever new thing is next? That's what it's like for Mikey, who just wants to graduate and go to the prom and maybe finally work up the courage to ask Kenna out before someone goes and blows up the school. Again. But sometimes you just have to find the extraordinary in your ordinary life. I haven't read it yet, but I can already tell you that this book is great. Because Patrick Ness. Last but not least, we have The Devil and Winnie FLYNN, which is perfect for October because it's about a girl who goes to help out on a reality show that her aunt produces. The reality show is about ghosts. This book looks like a really great mystery and also a really awesome critique on reality television. Plus, it's got illustrations. I would watch the shit out of this show. I wonder how many times the reality show in this book is going to remind me of Ghost Facers from Supernatural. I hope it's a lot. So happy October. I hope you gorge on a lot of candy and a lot of books.
Hey guys, happy October. So there are a lot of really great books coming out this October, which is both a good problem and a bad problem, because a good problem means more good books to read, but a bad problem means more good books to read. So the first book I want to share with you guys today is NEWT'S EMERALD. It's a new book by Garth Nix, who wrote the Abhorsen trilogy that starts with Sabriel. This book is described in the back as a Regency romance with magic, which is something new from Garth, but something I'm also looking really forward to. The second book I'm really excited to share with you guys today is Black Widow, Forever Red, a new book by Margaret Stohl, who was one of the co-writers of the Beautiful Creatures series. Forever Red is a story about Black Widow, Natasha Romanoff from the Avengers series / Marvel Comics, and I'm really excited to read more about her story. I don't think she gets enough play in the movies, and I love mixing superheroes with YA, so this book's right up my alley. Another book I'm really looking forward to is ILLUMINAE, a new book by AMIE KAUFMAN and KRISTOFF. This book is getting a lot of buzz for being extremely original and extremely unique. Let me read you not a bit from the actual description, but just a bit about the way the book is told. Told through a fascinating dossier of hacked documents, including emails, schematics, military files, IMs, medical reports, interviews, and more, ILLUMINAE is the first book in a heart-stopping, high-octane trilogy, about lives interrupted, the price of truth, and the courage of everyday heroes.